Okay guys, so off camera I did my brows and I just followed my normal brow routine. I just used drugstore products, and then I'm starting off by priming my eyelids with the concealer. The concealer I'll be using throughout this video is the Maybelline Master Conceal. And then I'm taking this Wet n Wild palette, which I'll be using a lot throughout the video. I'm taking the light shade. The palette, by the way, is called Rosé in the Air. And I'm just going to be setting that concealer with that so we have a nice base to put our shadows on with. So I'm going to take the two transition colors in this palette. I'm going to mix them together just so that I have like an orange tone but neutral tone as well. And I'm going to be buffing that into my crease. Next, I'm going to be taking the dark brown shade in that palette, and I'm going to be also buffing this into my crease, but I'm going to keep it a little bit lower and not as messy as the other color, and this is going to be like our main crease shade. Okay, so now I'm switching over to the Nude Awakening palette. It's a different palette by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to be taking the darker brown shade. I'm going to be focusing this on the outer V of my eye. So I'm going to be just kind of making a little V shape and then blending it up into the shade that we just put down, just to darken the outer edges. Then I'm going to pick up the black on a pencil brush, and I'm just going to keep this strictly on the outer V as well, a little bit lower and closer to the lash line, and this is just going to add more depth to the look. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this Revlon eye art in the shade Topaz Twinkle. I honestly love this. It was so amazing. It's going to last you so long for prom. This is definitely essential if you're doing your own prom makeup, especially if you want to use drugstore products. So I'm going to take this is the metallic shadow section of it, and I used a small flat brush. You can definitely use the applicator it comes with, but I wanted that precise cut crease look. And then I'm just going to be shaping my eyelid, and when I get closer to the outer V where there's a lot of depth, I'm going to turn the brush horizontally and make strokes to help blend it into the actual shadow. Now I'm going to be taking another brown shade from that palette by Wet n Wild. It's more of a shimmery brown, and I'm going to be blending that kind of on the line where the two shadows meet to diffuse it. And now I'm going to be taking the glitter from that Revlon duo, and I'm going to be putting that right over top where we put the metallic eyeshadow. So throughout the video I'm going to be using this sleek highlighter. I'm going to start by putting it on my brow bone right now just to kind of give that brow bone a little bit of a highlight. And then I'm going to be using my Loreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This is the waterproof version, and I'm just going to be coating my lashes a little bit before I apply falsies. Next, I'm taking this NYX That's the Point liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to be creating a wing. The best part about using the tape is that you can be so messy with the wing and it'll still come out perfect. So I kind of focused on making sure that the shape kind of like on the eyelid was perfect, and then I just kind of just freehanded it on the outside. Okay, so I did not get a clip of me applying false lashes, but I did apply the Ardell Wispies, and then I took the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer and I just put it on my T-zone area, kind of where I get oily. And then I took these Makeup Revolution like facial highlighting drops. They're kind of like a dupe of the Cover FX ones, and I just put these on the high points of my face and blend them out with the Beauty Blender because I wanted to have a glow that lasted and was very prominent throughout prom night. That's kind of like the look I like to go for, and this is a great drugstore dupe. The Cover FX ones, excuse me, because the Cover FX ones are so expensive, unnecessarily pricey. And then for foundation, I'm using the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. You can get this on Amazon. It's very inexpensive. It's a drugstore product. It gives like a nice healthy finish, and I'm really pale right now, and this is kind of like the only foundation that matches me, so I've been kind of using this for a while, but I'm just blending this out with the Real Techniques Beauty Spun. So as I said at the beginning of the video, the Master Conceal Concealer by Maybelline is the one that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to be putting this under my eyes, down the center of my nose, in the center of my forehead, on my cupid's bone, around my lip and chin, just to brighten and conceal those areas. And I just applied it with like a flat brush because it doesn't have like an applicator, and then I'm using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend this out. Now I'm going to be using my Airspun Powder to bake my under eyes and the center of my nose, and then I'm also going to set kind of like my lip and chin area and the center of my forehead. I'm not baking those areas, I'm just using the excess powder from when I baked to set them because those are the areas that I oil faster. And then the only pressed powder I have from the drugstore right now is this Loreal Infallible Pro Glow one. It's not bad, I normally wouldn't use it, but I am using it to set the rest of my face. And then I'm using my NYX Contour Kit, mixing these two shades. Please just excuse me, like there are going to be a lot of random cuts in this video because I was just dancing and singing, and it makes it really awkward. But I guess in reality, getting ready for anything, but especially prom, I would definitely do this. Anyway, I'm just going to be putting this on the hollows of my face, like where you normally contour, you know, your jawline and your temples and stuff, just to kind of shape my face better. Definitely for prom, we're looking for more of a snatched look. Okay, so I'm just going to be wiping the rest of the baking powder off on my under eyes and blending it into the nose contour to make it softer. Then I'm going to be taking this Milani bronzer just to add some more color to my face because I'm kind of tan right now, and ideally I want that glow and that tan look. And then I'm going to be also taking this Wet n Wild blush. It's an apricot color, and I'm putting that on my cheeks, and then I'm finishing off the face with that highlighter that I've been using from Sleek, and I'm just putting that on the high points of my face. Okay, so now I'm taking this Wet n Wild matte finish setting spray because I do have oily skin, so I wanted to go for a matte finish one, but they have a bunch of different types. For the under eyes, I'm taking the two transition shades that we used first, and I'm just going to be blending that on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take this Physicians Formula brown eyeliner, and these come in like trios with like other colors. I love these liners because they last long, but I also wanted to smudge it with the shadow, that's why I put it on. And then I'm taking that second brown shade that we used, and I'm going to smudge that into the liner with my e.l.f. smudging brush. And then I'm going right into the black with an angled brush, and I'm only going to put that on the outer corner just to kind of add some depth and darken up the look. And then I'm going to finish off the eyes with the Sleek highlighter and use that as my inner corner highlight. pop on some mascara, and we're done. Okay, so to actually finish off this look, I'm going to be taking my NYX Lip Liner. This is in the shade Natural, and I'm going to be outlining my lips and kind of darkening up the edges just to kind of give a little bit of an ombre effect. Not too harsh because I don't want like a harsh ombre lip. I just kind of want to make my lips look fuller. So in the corners, I'll darken them up a little bit. I did the lines down the center of my lip just to contour a little bit, and again make my lips look fuller because I want that fuller look. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be using my Maybelline matte lipstick in the shade Beige Babe, and I'm just going to be patting this on my lips. I'm not going to actually completely rub it on. Sorry, it's a little out of focus here, but I'm just tapping it on the lips just to kind of give like a base color and help it to last a little bit longer. And then these things are awesome. This is a Revlon lip plumping cream. I don't know the shade. I think it's Nude Awakening, but it's so amazing, and that will finish this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.